How you doing? Gary Port for NY Divorce Facts here with Yuzu, Kosho. Matcha is on my shoulder here. And hanging out in the cage, the door is open, but hanging out in the cage is Suzuki, who for some reason is not coming out. And by the way, this is not her cage. This is the teal's cage. Her cage is over there. She's hanging out in this cage because she likes stealing their food. So at some point she might come out because she sees everyone else is eating. Right, baby? I haven't done one of these in a while because I've been spending a lot of time playing with AI videos. And anyone interested in seeing my AI videos can go to my YouTube channel, Gary Port. Today I'm going to talk about a question I get asked a lot about, which is, what is the attorney for the child? Often in custody cases, the judge will appoint an attorney for the child called the AFC. The AFC does not represent the best interest of the child. The AFC represents what the child wants. In other words, the AFC gives voice to the child's desires. Now, there is a big difference between a 6-year-old and a 15-year-old. When a 15-year-old says, I want to live with dad, unless the dad is really an inappropriate person, we're talking about a drug dealer, someone who's a sex offender, someone who's living out of his car, the 15-year-old will go live with dad. The AFC comes in there and basically gives the judge a rundown of what the kid wants. And the judge can listen to the AFC, but doesn't necessarily have to. Remember, the judge is the final decider of the facts. And a kid's attorney, an AFC, can come in and say, oh, my 7-year-old client wants to live with mom, but the judge can decide, yeah, well, that's all well and good, but based upon the facts and the best interest of the child, as I decided, the child is not going to live with mom, the child's going to live with dad. The AFCs also, because they are viewed by the court as independent from the fighting between mom and dad, are often used by the court to help us mediate a settlement. And I've used AFCs before to help resolve some very thorny custody cases. But again, and the most important takeaway from this video is the AFC does not represent the best interest of the child. The AFC represents what the child wants and gives voice to the child in the custody procedures. So remember that, and also remember, at Port and Sava, we help you get on with the rest of your life.